I'm here in the old mining town of Oatman, Arizona. The most famous attraction in town are the many wild burros that come in and look for a nice feed. Sitting at an elevation of 2,710 feet above sea level, Oatman, Arizona is a small mining town located on old Route 66, and this town has incredible history. Come on, let's go check it out. Prospectors explored the Black Mountains area of Arizona as early as the 1860s. In 1863, prospector John Thomas Moss discovered gold in the area and staked several claims, one named after himself and another after Olive Oatman. Olive Oatman was a woman who as a teenager was captured by the Tokapaya people, or Western Yavapai, during a trek westward with her Mormon family. During her time in captivity, her and her little sister Marianne were traded to the more prosperous Mojave tribe, who despite their best efforts couldn't save Marianne. They did formally adopt Olive within the tribe, and she lived with them until she was 19, including giving her a prominent blue tattooing on her chin, which made her the first known white woman with a native tattoo on record. At age 19, Olive was traded between the Mojave tribe and Francisco, a Yuma Indian messenger, for blankets and a white horse. They made the 20-day journey toward Fort Yuma, where she found out her brother Lorenzo was alive and had been looking for both her and Marianne. Their meeting made headline news across the West. And it's because of this news that the Oatman claim got its name. And while it's not determined when this miners' camp became a full-fledged community, what is known was that in 1906, the town became official when the post office was established. However, the Oatman Hotel was built in 1902, but we'll get to that building later in this episode. While there was a boost with a gold discovery in 1908, the town wasn't really noteworthy prior to 1915, when two rich gold mines went into production that will become one of the West's last gold rushes. That year, thousands of gold seekers flooded into the town, and newspapers around the country hailed the new rush to the new camp of Oatman. At one point, the majority of the workers in these mines were ex-World War I veterans who needed work after the war ended in 1918. Because the town was located on Route 66, it enjoyed the busy travel through town as it catered to travelers going between Kingman and Needles, California. But after a freeway bypass was built in 1953, all major traffic through Oatman was shut off. By the year 1960, Oatman was all but abandoned. A renewed interest in the town of Oatman and traveling along Route 66 in this part of Arizona began with the growth of the nearby town of Laughlin. Laughlin hotels promote visits to this wonderful community. And now, Oatman, Arizona is now a great Wild West tourist attraction. This place is a fun town to explore, and this includes seeing the wild burros that wander through the streets. Now, the wild burros that roam the streets are the offspring of the pack animals that were let loose after they became useless to the miners as resources ran out and the mines closed. While these burros certainly enjoyed some attention, it is encouraged not to feed the babies. They have special food of hay cubes that tourists can use if they want to feed these animals. One interesting attraction in town is the Oatman Hotel. Built in 1902, It is the oldest two-story adobe structure in Mojave County. One of the attractions within the hotel is a suite where Clark Gable and Carol Lombard supposedly spent their honeymoon after their wedding in Kingman, Arizona in 1939. Today, the Oatman Hotel is a fun building to check out when in the town of Oatman. It houses a gift shop, museum, restaurant, and bar, and is a great place to get a bite to eat while exploring the town. Of course, I got myself a grilled cheese sandwich on sourdough inside this wonderful restaurant that is covered with dollar bills left by previous visitors into the town of Oatman, Arizona. Now, across the street from the Oatman Hotel is the Oatman General Store, where you can get some great items in here, such as t-shirts. But it's not just a gift shop you could find here. There's also a little museum with a collection of old tin signs that decorate the walls. It's a great peek into historical memorabilia. And this includes a replica of the Captain America motorcycle from the hit 1969 film Easy Rider, parts of which were filmed within the area around Oatman, particularly across the Colorado River near Needles. Back outside in front of the Oatman Hotel, the Oatman Ghost Rider gunfighters perform Wild West shootouts on historic Route 66. It's a great show of the Wild West here in this part of Arizona.
Yeah, what's easy? Three.
And if you enjoy your time in Oatman, Arizona, there are other fun places to do. This includes Schaefer Springs, which has their famous goldfish, or the famous Cool Springs Cabins gas station. Great little spots to check out along this stretch of Route 66. Check out my previous video about Route 66 to learn more about these two landmarks. And that was our tour of Oatman, Arizona. See you again on new adventures on Route 66. But until then, see you later, folks, and may your gifts bless the world.